Hello everybody, welcome to our first episode of Time to Talk. Today with us, Mr. Mike.
Hello.
What we have done earlier, we have actually picked some of these questions from our Maverickians. And are you ready to answer our students' questions?
I hope they're kind to me.
Yeah. Okay, let's look at the first question. What's your opinion on suspending students?
Suspending students, I think it's a practice of last resort for the teachers. I think our teachers at Maverick, we always try and practice giving students a chance. But unfortunately, sometimes when we talk to the students, they do not heed our advice. So as a last resort, we need to pull them out of class. The reason we do that is for them to actually reflect upon the actions that they have done wrong. And hopefully, after that reflection, when they come back, we would see a change. I wouldn't say it is something the teachers would resort to all the time, but kids being kids, sometimes we have to do what we have to do as teachers in order to teach them what's right and build positive character.
Yes, I think that's what Maverick is about, building positive character to achieve exceptional results. Alright, the second question that we have here. Wow, this is interesting. What inspired you to open a school?
I would say my experience. I think I've been...
You want to talk about when we first met and all that?
I think that will be another session altogether. We won't finish it in one short video.
Okay.
I think it started for me in terms of my experience studying in Singapore, in a Singaporean school. And then I studied in the Malaysian government school, and I actually went to an international school in Malaysia. I think those experiences taught me and gave me a different perspective of how a school should be. And of course, when I was in college at Vincent, at that time, both of our girlfriends, who then on became our wives, were actually training to be teachers. So I think...
Is that a good thing?
I guess so. So far so good.
Okay. So what about our experience with juvenile prisoners and all that?
Juvenile prisoners.
Is there like an inspiration for us to like?
Yeah, I think the work that we have done, seeing those students make those mistakes at a young age, I think we realized in the course of legal school that education could have changed those kids. They are kids, end of the day. And I think that is a source of inspiration for us as well, of the work that we do, is that if we had educated those kids right at some point of their life, maybe they wouldn't have gone down the wrong path. So I think that definitely is a factor.
Agree. Okay, another one. What is the naughtiest thing you have ever done in your childhood?
Naughtiest.
Naughtiest thing.
Okay. I think I would say I'm a big football fan, so I've always grown up playing football. There was a time in school where we used to have a kickabout after school, and there was classroom windows nearby. We used to end up breaking those windows, accidentally most times, but sometimes not intentionally, I guess. But we did replace the windows every time we did break them. So I would say that would be the naughtiest thing I could recall.
Okay. And they have issues with your size.
Okay.
When are you going to keep fit? Oh man.
I would say for me, I'm not a gym boy. I wouldn't spend hours in front of a mirror, carrying those dumbbells and checking myself out in the mirror. I'm not one of those. I think for me, fitness is more about football. Like I said, I'm a big football fan. So I judge my sense of fitness in the sense that if I can play a 90-minute game, or if I've got to sprint down the ring with a 16-year-old boy and I can beat that boy, then I've achieved my target. So I can't really beat a 16-year-old boy now, but I think I can still play the game pretty decently.
But if you ask me, from the time that I know Mr. Mike, he was 50% of the size now, but I can see that he looks better, much better now than those days before. Well, I think just need to keep fit and play more football, I guess.
Yep.
When is the futsal court is going to open? Okay, this is about the our future plan, I guess.
Yeah, I think this one depends on the necessary approvals that we need to get, because I think whenever we build anything, safety is the concern, because we're dealing with children and students. So once we get the necessary approval from the relevant departments, then I'm sure we will proceed.
Yep.
Because I think before the students can be in the court, I'll be waiting for you. Let's see.
Okay. Next, how did you maintain your long marriage life? Personal question again. I think this is from a girl student.
I think it would be common interest. I think we share a lot of things in common, the same vision, the same goals.
But I think how do they know how long your marriage life is?
I don't know, I think they're guessing it's very long. Probably with my white hair, it's a very long lasting one.
But I guess it's quite long also, right?
I guess 10 years in counting.
We are really now
Yeah.
7 years old.
Yeah.
How you think about Maverick student? What do you think about our students?
I think Maverick students are very adaptable. I think that's the word I would use. Because they all come from different backgrounds, Chinese schools, Malaysian government schools, even international schools. And I think not many people understand the word Maverick. It means something different. We are doing things unconventional. Yeah. So when they come in, of course, there is a change in culture. But I would say most of them adapt very quickly and they actually become a Maverican. So I would say adaptability of the students. That's the unique thing about the students.
Yep, agreed. Okay, the next one, what's your favorite subject?
Would be history, obviously. I think I love to read about what happened in the past because I think when you appreciate history, you will realize and learn a lot of lessons, valuable lessons that you can apply in your own life. I think I have learned a lot in terms of business, how you learn from past experiences of people. So I think reading of people's experience makes you more experienced in the process. I think gives you more insight.
Yep.
Because experience is invaluable.
Agreed. Out of 10, how much would you rate yourself? Okay, how much are you gonna rate yourself? I believe it's 11, right?
Nah, I'll go with 8. Let's keep it safe.
Alright, I think that's all for this episode. We will come back again in our next episode. Maybe we're gonna talk about virus next. Alright, thank you, stay tuned. Bye bye. I'm gonna do the M thing.
He needs to learn the technique.
Okay.
And